Hey, APM King, gonna do your offline review, Shen versus Echo. I've seen a lot of people be playing Shen recently. I saw the tweet about his nice DMs. But anyways, I saw a tweet about his about his clear speed and then about the items he buys in the new season. So makes sense. It looks like you got completely cheesed. This guy just started your bot side. There's really nothing you could do to stop this. People might be like, oh well, so might be like, oh, you could ward against it. That's not true. You ward here, and then he could just walk this way technically and start your red buff and then start your Krugs. And then by the time you see him on Raptors, it's already too late. He's already taken all the other camps, right? So I don't think there's anything you could do to avoid this. I think once you see this though, you should instantly like get out of here because very oftenly if they take your Raptors, I just assume they took my red and Krugs too. It's really rare that they just took Raptors and leave, right? So I see Raptors are gone. I will honestly instantly assume these camps are both gone too, and I will instantly go into his top jungle, right? Um, and it's not about being a guarantee that you could take a top jungle because technically this guy could do Raptors, red, Krug, and then run to his Raptors, and then when you run to his Raptors, you guys will be there around the same time. But it's not about that. It's about that if he does. Okay, let's do the scenarios. Scenario A, he doesn't come. He just does Raptors, red, Krugs into his bot side. Well, then you get your camps back. He took your 3 camps, you took his 3 camps, and we're even. Scenario that's one. That's best case scenario, right? Best. Second scenario is he does what I said. He does the red, Raptors, Krugs into his top side and fights you. This scenario, you're just like kind of dancing. You're not fighting him. He's not fighting you. You're maybe with your smite coming up. Maybe you can like try to smite fight the Raptors or the red, but you're never fighting him. You're never going too deep. If they start walking, you're gonna instantly E over the wall and leave. But the thing is, the longer you like delay him or slow him down, then the longer it takes him to do the camps. It sounds obvious, right? But the thing is, you have to understand. Yes, he took your bot camps, but he only has an advantage if he takes all his camps too, right? Let's do the math. There's 6 camps, right? You took 3 camps, he took 3 camps. It's right now you're both even actually. It's only an advantage once he takes these 6, right? Um, so the longer you could delay him, if you could delay him long enough for your blue camps to respawn and then your red camps to respawn, he doesn't have time. It's literally hard. It's not. There's not enough time. We don't go. The camps spawn too fast to do for him to do Raptors, red, Krugs, Raptors to defend Raptors, red, Krugs, then do Wolves, blue, Gromp, and then base. Sorry, right? Like it's not if he's doing all this, he's clearing and clearing and clearing and basing and clearing. He's not ganking top. He's not ganking mid. He's not ganking bot. And then if you put ganking or and then you put skull crabs in the equation, then ganks in the equation, there's just not enough time in the day to do all these camps and be here on the respawn camps, right? So I think instantly you go, and again, if he doesn't show up, then you take his camps. If he does show up, well, then you just stall his. It's not again. You're the one with all 6 camps down. You got nothing better to do but fight him or fuck with him or kill time. He's the one with 6 camps up. He doesn't want to fight you. He doesn't want to do a standoff or dance. He wants to do his camps. So the longer you can be annoying and fight him or be in his face, or at the very least, if you're in front of him, he's not going to just do the camp in front of you because he doesn't want a 50-50 smite for the red buff for the Raptors, right? So the longer you can just be annoying and delay him doing the camps, the less behind you'll be. If that makes sense, right? In this case, he actually did leave up your Krugs, but it just like, what are the chances, you know? And that's the same logic. If you take a Raptor, everything I said still applies. He still doesn't have time to do all these camps before you can fuck with him. So, but okay, we do the Krugs, pray for the Bot Crab. And when you see that the crab's gone, you actually aren't. You maybe you're like, oh man, I'm mad. I'm mad. I didn't get the scuttle. You actually shouldn't be mad because again, it's literally impossible for him to do red, Raptors, and all 60 camps and be here on time. It's impossible. I guarantee you, he skipped like 2 or 3 camps. He probably did like red, Raptors, blue, ground, wolves, and then he either skipped all 3 camps and then wolves to top crab, or he did red, Raptors, red. Raptors, red, Krugs again into top crab, and he skipped all these camps. Like he definitely skipped a quadrant or half a quadrant. So you're not even that far behind. Because then let's do the math. You've done 4 camps. You've done blue, ground, wolves, Krugs. He's done probably 5 camps. He's probably did red Raptors, red, and then Raptors, red Krugs into here again, or red Raptors, blue ground wolves into point is you see how he's done 5 camps, you've done 4. You're only down 1 camp in reality, and your Grumps are already respawning. Your Raptors are already respawning too, so you're gonna be doing these leveled up camps. Well, all these camps are either again I don't know which quadrant he's squat. Let's just say he scripted his bot quadrant for argument's sake, all these camps are level 1, well, these camps are respawning, and when camps respawn, they're worth more gold and XP. So you're actually going to be up gold and XP in the long run. So that's why it's really not that bad. A lot of times people, the reason why I'm trying to make you feel better isn't for, I don't care how you feel now. It's so you understand future games. Because a lot of times when people get behind like this, they then overforce ganks or overforce invades because they're like, oh my god, I'm so behind. I lost all my camps. I need to get some crazy kills to come back, and that then goes into bad decisions and bad results, right? So I'm just letting you know so you don't go crazy. So you just play the game normally. But anyways, let's go back into the game. This is fine. You're gonna do. You're gonna. I think at this point you already. I guess it's fine either way. I think what I was gonna say is if you were gonna open to your Raptors, I would rather you just. I don't. How do, I don't. So when you get invaded, you're fine as long as you don't get the camp re-invaded. Again, just back to what I was saying. Your camps are worth more gold and XP when they respawn. So number one priority is when you don't lose the raptor respawn, right? You lost the number one, first raptor. It's fine as long as you don't lose the second raptor, the one that spawns in 5 seconds. So here, when you see the crab's gone, which it is, I would instantly U-turn, whoop, and run straight to the raptors. And what you'll do is you do raptors, and then you'll base, and then you'll base, and then you'll do Gromp, Wolves, into the Krugs again, right? Um, I don't like the idea of basing right now because let's say this Echo also bases right now, right? And then he runs straight to your Raptors. There's no and then now when you're on Gromp, you'll see him on this ward the same time you start Gromp. So you're on Gromp right now, and now you see him right now on this ward walking to your Raptors. You're not gonna get off this Gromp halfway and run to Raptors. That's insane, right? Um, so that's why I really want to get these respawn Raptors. And here also you're over tunnel visioning on the home guards. Yes, running through top lane is correct off base, but you've already fucked up walking like this. Just go the jungle route. It's like to compare it to real life. It's like saying, I don't know, bro. Your house is here. Fucking work is here. And you're saying like, okay, this is a 5 mile trip. This is what I should normally do, right? But I ended up, I wasn't going to work today. I was going to school, so I started driving to school. I'm halfway to school, and then halfway there, I realized, fuck, it's fast. If I had to go to work, it's faster for me to go to work if I instead of going like this way, which is at this point faster, you just went backwards like this, and then went like this. If that makes sense, right? I'm an analogy guy. I like to do analogies. Point is, like, yes, normally this is the fastest route to go to Gromp, like this. You've already went halfway to this. At this point, what makes more sense line wise, to do this or to do this? I'll do a different color, right? It's just fucking basic geometry, you know. So yes, normally you run through lane home guards. At this point, when you're already at this entrance, the home guards doesn't matter. You're already in here. So yeah, don't tell them on new season stuff. Anyways, full clear down. And you see this is an example. He's 36 CS each, and you're 32. So you're actually only down one camp, right? One camp is 4 CS. So you see how you're only down one camp? This is a perfect example of how like he literally doesn't have enough time to kill all the camps. And especially when you put in the fact that he's like looking to gank bot right now or something, I know he got the kill, but it slows him down even more. You know, well, dragon. It's ambitious, but we have nothing better to do, so we get it. I think the problem here, I think after you get it, just getting it's good, but after you get it, you just instantly danger ping, caution ping, danger. Even as you're killing it, you should danger ping it because after you get it, you're always eating away. You have half HP. You don't have your ult. You obviously don't. You're not exactly strong item wise. You're never fighting here. You know. You're definitely just danger, caution pinging, and just eating over the wall, insta basing, and running to your respawning blue. Right. I see no reason why you're running at this Nihilus. You're not looking. I don't know if you're not paying attention to the camera at all or map, but you see Echo coming. There's zero purpose to fight here. You just killed your entire team, Loki. You died. Janna died. But here, I think normally you just even right now when the dragon's at this point 1.3, I would right now be danger pinging and caution pinging because at this point no one's in your screen and you're killing dragon with like 2 more autos, maybe 3 more autos. So the dragon's secured, right? So once you get a secured any play, a secured kill, a tower, a camp, a dragon. Once you get a guaranteed dub, you just want to keep the dub, right? Why risk losing your dub? So in this case, there's no reason to fight. So you should never die. Janna should never die, and you should never get your flash burn. You should just eat over the wall, base, and life is good. So take this. I think when you see Echo bot, you could run to his top side, but there's a risk that the camps are not up. Ult the Ahri. This fight looks good. Echo, even though this guy should die. Nice. Good ult. Good fight. Play for the grubs. Kind of stay around a little too long. Like once you miss the E, there's nothing to. Again, I don't know how many Shen jungle games you have, but Shen is pretty simple. When you have no ult, no E, your champ's fucking useless. To be honest. So in this case, you miss your E, it's fine. Oh, no big deal. Time to leave. Go hit the grub camp. Go base or go to your Krugs. There's no. Let's say Echo didn't show up. I know Echo showed up. Let's say he didn't show up. Are you gonna kill him? Are you, like this guy can literally unplug his keyboard and just click towards the tower, and you can't kill him before he gets the tower. This route or this route, same thing. Like you're just not what your champ's good at. He's on an 11-second cooldown, you know. So you're just wasting time, and you're wasting time. And now you're running. I mean, actually, okay, it's not your fault running top there 1 HP. You get 2 grubs. Not bad. You got first dragon, 2 grubs is pretty. I'd be pretty happy if I was you. Clear it down. Base for item. Ult to kill this guy. Nice. Landed E on this guy. Nice E. Fight looks good. I have no complaints. Autoing, queuing, Eing here in a second, I assume. Try to be a bit fancy. I see the vision. No, fight looks good. You kill them all. Good dragon. Looks the fight looks. I mean, okay, let's see this. Do you miss? You miss your E here? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you just gotta hold it. Oh my god, the Echo misses E2, so it's fine. This guy should die. Just beware of his ult. Okay, nice. I mean, ends up working out. Kill him. Get the dragon. Same thing as first dragon. Actually, I would just spam danger ping, caution ping, leave, 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 leave. Oh, like same thing. Even though it worked out, it's not about results. It's the concept. Like you think about how much you've gotten in the last 5 minutes. You've gotten grubs, like fucking 5 kills or assists, dragon, like echo flash, like you got so much stuff. Like the only way this goes badly now is if you force an unnecessary fight. You know. What ends up, yeah. And also, like, it was just like at this point in the game, I think also your ult's so much more important than just getting it for 1 kill. You know, like I'd rather save my ult for the Herald spawning in 2 minutes, or some crazy 3-3 bot or 44 bot or something. Just get a 1 kill. I mean, at that point you have to use it, but my point is because you keep fighting, you're forced to use it. You know. Do our camp, space for item. I mean for components. Do our top camps. Yeah, this point in the game, I feel like you're pretty hard winning and the game's going well. I would always be playing for this Herald spawning soon. Obviously, you notice that this guy gets TF ulted, so you come help out. TF dies because he's no flash. Perfect. I'd do Krugs. I'd just look to base soon, play for this respawning this Herald that's spawning. I mean, it's not even spawning, it's up. You should always check your money before you base here. If you realize that you're 90 gold off your item, then obviously you wouldn't base here. You take this ball wave that's literally dying to tower, and then you would base, right? I think you're just too focused on typing. And again, I'd rather not even be like playing for this. Like you ult bot to save this guy, sick. Then I would literally instantly just like I literally run from bot all the way to Herald now. Herald spawns in 22 seconds. You'll be there. This is like a 22-second walk. You'll be there on spawn. Their mid laner is dead for both mid laners are dead for it. So top would be a 2v2 top jungle. Who's stronger top jungle? You're obviously stronger than this guy, or you're the same. Your top laner stronger than this guy. Item and a half, no item. Level 12, level 11, right? So in my head, like I already got a kill for my bot laner. Sick. Time to play for objective. Um, I would just go straight to Herald right now. I don't want to be bot. I just want. It's simple. I just want. When you're a tank, you just want to play for objectives, especially as a tank. Echo getting the heralds when you have a better, stronger top laner is sad. Like I would be sad if I was you. They also here in 30 seconds per dragon, as Shen, you really want to keep track of your XP levels. Here, you're 2 camps off level 11. Level 11 is a huge power spike. Cooldown, shield gets increased everything. I would generally go here and just do wolves and gromp. And you may be like, oh, but then you're going to be gromp when dragon spawns. As any other jungler in the game, yes, this is wrong. As Shen, it's fine because 90% of the time you're ulting into the fight anyways, right? So I would literally just go right now and go do wolves instead of being mid doing God knows what here. I'm a wolf camp right now, and now I'm on my gromp, and now I'm level 11 for this dragon, right? But instead you went mid to force to fight for God knows what reason. Already no ult, so that champ's kind of useless now. Um, I just don't see the purpose of fighting here, right? Okay, let's watch this fight. Ult. Okay, you ult to Janna. Even if it saves her life, I'd rather save my ult for like a Zeri or my Ahri or a Gragas. I think is just really bad ult target. I think you just saw a low HP target and you panicked. Again, I'm not sure how many Shen games you have, but if you're gonna play Shen, you have to be really disciplined and hold your ult for it literally carries only Zeri, Ahri, Gragas, etc. Because obviously you win the fight, good job on the fight goes well. But the crown jewel of the fight, the entire point of fighting here, the dragon is not yours, right? Still won the fight, so it's still like net positive gold wise and stuff. But really do not want to have lost that dragon. And obviously you ulted out of the pit, so you weren't able to smite fight 50-50. Okay, ults back up. You're definitely. I like how you're like a team player, like you're trying to, you're playing for the team, but you're definitely a bit too scared. Like if this guy wasn't even below half HP when you ulted him, and he has Janet, like you gotta definitely chill. I get the idea, but you're missing so many. You cannot have your ult down. It's kind of like you're kind of like Nocturne on steroids. When your ult's down, you're fucking useless, Um, and in this case, like if you had ult, this you probably would save this area and maybe win this fight. Obviously, it's not your fault he got hit by a hook. That shouldn't happen, but it's just repercussions. Same thing here. If you look at bot, look at TF walking into Ahri. If you had ult right now, you'd ult on the Ahri. The TF would 100% die, right? Ahri just ult into him. Ahri can literally miss charm or not even hold charm. She can literally unbind the E button from her keyboard, and she'll just ult into TF, and then it will guarantee your E. So obviously, I think this. Gragas shows up. Gragas is actually strong. We haven't followed Gragas once this game, but he is strong. Okay, and now there's only one correct answer. Let's see if you could think about what you should do here. In my opinion, of course. In my opinion, you are spam pinging Baron right now. You are just doing Baron. There's 3 enemies dead. Only 1 teammate dead. Ahri's basic right now. Ahri right now would run straight to Baron. It's a 4v2. 4 teammates alive. Only two enemies alive. If they come to Baron, you guys will fight. Obviously when the team fights 4v2. If they don't come, even if they do come, they have no smite. The jungler's dead. So who's gonna smite fight your smite? Yone Q, TF Q, right? And no one can smite fight it. Janna, you have your shield. Janna has her shield. Gragas has his passive healing. You guys might not do it fast, for sure. It's definitely going to be a slow Baron. But Gragas and Ahri will do most of the damage, and then you and Janna are just unkillable. You guys can tank the Baron for 30 minutes with your shields. So I think you should Baron here. And I think if you get a 21-minute Baron here, you win the game on the spot. And look at long death timers are 27 seconds on support, 36 on their jungle, 37 on Smolder. Like they're dead for, and then when they spawn, they still need to walk 20 seconds. Like I know the Baron's slow. Can you kill the Baron in under 50 seconds? Because 50 seconds is how long it's gonna take for Echo and Smolder to get there. So I think you could Baron here, and then Baron would win you the game. Your ult's down. That sucks. Not your fault. There he gets caught. You ult this guy. You save him. You save him last second. Good job. He dies anyways afterwards. Land a nice E. Already missed her charm on a taunt target. Yeah, I mean, this is terrible. This is not your fault. Your entire team inted you, and you lose Dragon. Again, I think if you got Baron, all that would have been avoided. Like that, Yusari would never be in River because she would have been, no one would be here because the entire map's different. Obviously, that's what Baron does. But at this point, it's not your fault. Your team literally ran in and died. Like there's nothing I could say to make you feel better. Now we just need a group with our team. Like even like this, TF dies here. If I was you, I'd spam ping Baron, right? Ahri can base right now. She could TP here, and boom, we pull Baron 45. Number advantage is the most OP thing in league. I always play for number advantage. Objectives, fights, everything. Good ult, good E. That guy gets one shot. Kill Echo afterwards. After you kill Echo, spam ping Baron. Boom. Nice taunt. This guy should die. Hopefully. Yeah, he dies. Nice. And Baron, 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 Baron. You could kill Nollis. You could kill this guy one time. Nice. And Baron, 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 Baron. Good, good, good job. Nice. We got Baron. Nice. Base soon. Get our item. Now look, play for this dragon. Play for bot and mid towers. Kill this guy. Nice taunt. Good job. Nice Gragas ult. Nice E again. Nice. I mean, this all looks going wonderful. Good job. Gragas overdives. You ult him to save his life. I mean, they are overdoing it. It's not your fault though. I mean, you could be danger pinging here. Like I'd be just like, nah, just hit tower, not just hit tower. Like I don't know why we're diving so hard. But again, it's not your fault once it's happening. Would you use your flash? You just flash. Why'd you flash? Well, you flashed to kill him. I think you could keep walking at him because like your E's up in literally like your E's up in 3 seconds, and this guy's slowed. He's red smite slowed. He is obviously like Janna W'd. Greg is cute. Like this, he's look at his movement speed top left. He's 185, right? So I think you could keep running at him, and in 2 seconds you'll be in E range. Look how tanky you are. You can literally tank 10 tower shots. So I think your flash. You shouldn't flash here. I think you just keep running at him normally. Your E will come up. You'll E him. The E will kill him, and you'll save your flash for something more important. Because I was thinking here, if you had flash, right, you could E flash Echo right now, right? Or even maybe even here, maybe you could E flash Smolder. Like here, maybe a 2-man. You could E and then double flash on Smolder Echo potentially if you had it. And at that point, if you kill both of these guys, you might just end the game. Uh, so didn't have to use your flash on the TF, that's for sure. Even then, let's say I think you could kill without flashing, but let's make an argument that you have to flash to kill this guy. I just wouldn't then. I want to use my flash for like game deciding fights, for Baron fight, a Dragon fight, for a pick that guarantees an objective, for a big shutdown. That's what I want your flash to be used for. 3-man taunt, right? What is this guy? This guy doesn't have a shutdown. What does killing TF give you? It gives you 300 gold, right? And they'd be like, oh, it gives us tower. At this point, if you let him live, right, isn't tower guaranteed? Because even if he doesn't die, he has to base. And then while he's basing and getting HP, your guys are hitting tower, right? So him, even if he's not dead, he's effectively dead, right? So that's why I think I think you can kill him without flashing. But let's say you argue that you have to kill that you have to use flash to kill him. I still wouldn't flash because I think your flash would be, I mean, a perfect example of when your flash could be way more useful. Double kill, inhib, Baron, this dragon fight. Like that's what I want to use your flash for. I think this fight's impossible. It's just number advantage. Ahri's dead. Zeri's dead. They just are up numbers, and those are like Ahri. If it was like Janna dead, that'd be one thing. But it's like your carries are dead, so it sucks. But you have to get the dragon and leave. But you and Gragas dying are not gonna make it any better. Okay, play for this Baron. Zeri, he gets TF ulted on, so you come save him. Makes complete sense. Oh, this game, if you wanted to, by the way, you could go Mikael's, like fourth here, or even third. Because the idea is Mikael's increases shield value, so Mikael's actually makes your ult stronger, and you're just like you're just gold. You have Mikael's for TF gold card. It's actually not a bad. It's actually a good idea. You don't have to build it. It's not like a must item, right? But like the idea is like you have Mikael's for gold card, Echo W even or some random shit, right? Gold card is the most important one. Nollis auto attack, right? And again, it gives you HP, and actually again it gives you technically it increases your ult shield and your Q shield. Okay, that guy got one shot, not your fault. You ran when you saw him. The guy dies too, not your fault. Team is dying a bit too much. This loses you Baron because now your entire team's dead, so they'll just do Baron, I assume. Yep. So the cookie crumbles. I think if you actually want to take away from this, it just you guys are all 1 HP. Not you, but Zeri's 1, Ahri's 1. At this point, at this point we shouldn't be hitting mid tower. If I was you guys, I'd be like, you guys, let's go right now, and just hit Baron the second it spawns. And obviously, if you want now, you see Echo top, so there is no worry. You see Echo top, you see TF mid, Yon and Smolder are both dead. There's no threat, right? But here, we actually did see Echo on vision, and you have to understand also, you don't do any damage to tower. Like you're doing fucking 40 damage per auto attack, right? So you're not actually useful here. If you want, you could just go find the Echo. I'm not saying go fight him, but you're just gonna mark him. You're acting as a human ward. If you see him, you'll E him. If you don't see him, well then boom, this area is safe for these guys to walk through. Because either way, when there's two people dead, you should always be planning to do Baron on spawn. And then you're like, how do we not get Baron on spawn? Our teammates die. How do they die? Who's the only person that could actually be a threat to my teammates? It's Echo. Okay, who can't get one shot by Echo? It's you, because you have 185 MR. So I'll go first, and I'll just be like a human shield or like a great wall to stop the Echo from going on my carries. You lose Dragon, and here you just got worried. You were worried that they were gonna like one shot the Dragon, but the thing is the Dragon's not even up yet. And Echo's dead, so they have no smite. So I think here you just got too worried. I think you just wait for your teammates to be right behind you, because if they do this, but you have Jerry's behind you, Janna's behind you, you might still die, but the enemy team will all die because they used all their spells on you. So your team will wreak havoc, right? So I think it's a patience thing. Just wait for your teammates to be behind you, and that's obviously really bad because that's full on soul, which is obviously really bad. Okay, let's watch this fight. Where to use her ult? You ulted Ari to save her, Zeri to save her, nice. Mr. E. Yeah, you just can't miss those. You gotta be more disciplined with that. Well, not disciplined, I mean, just go for accuracy. But it's not a big deal. So much fighting. E5, I mean, this is perfect example. Okay, you actually missed the E on the Echo, but perfect example of when, like, what I want your flash to be used for, you know? Double kill, killing their carries. Now you can get now you can get, like, min inhib off this, potentially. This Ocean Soul is really healing a lot. Make sure someone on your team buys heal cut. If no one buys it, you have to buy like Bramble like, or something, because like this is just way too much healing. I don't know. I mean, late game tanks are just really hard. Like as a tank, there's nothing you could do at this point in the game to like win your team the game. You just have to hope your teammates play teamfights better, right? And I think you're like, oh, how do I avoid this? It's just not letting the game go late game. It's getting a very early soul. You used to be the one getting a soul this game, right? I think you missed opportunity this game to get a Baron, um, stuff like that. I don't know. Not a bad game. I think obviously you made some mistakes. I think your teammates did die a little too much, but I think there's still plenty to learn from this VOD. Like discipline based, right? I think you're a bit too happy with your ult. And then you're prioritizing objectives more and just trying to be places on time and just really we need to be the ones that soul, right? But yeah, if you have any questions, message me on Discord about this VOD. Thank you.